Hey, what's up and welcome to the video. Welcome to the video. I'm so excited to have you in here because in today's video we will talk about how you can go from level 1 to level 2 and then to level 3. Level 1 is where you are right now. Level 2 is to get you to $1,000 because, we already talked about it. Look, the day my life changed was the day I made my first $1,000. That's when I started taking action. That's when I started learning new stuff. That's when I invested into myself. And that's when I really got to the next level and then was able to get to $100,000, right? And that's what we will talk about in today's video. We will talk about that exact process from getting from level 1 to level 2 and then to level 3. And I'm so excited for that because I will show you the exact process. This is the golden blueprint that you have to follow if you want to get to level 2 and level 2, level 3. Now, before we get started, let me make this clear. Maybe you already made the first $1,000 with Instagram. Maybe you even made like $100,000. It doesn't matter because the thing is, if you want to get to $1 million, if you want to get to level 3 is not just like $100,000. It's like $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. It's $100,000 per month. It's just the level where you make a lot of money with Instagram. And the thing is, if you don't have the foundation, level 1 or level 2, if you don't have the foundation or the process from going to level 1, from going from level 1 to level 2, if you don't have that process right, if you do mistakes, if you have something that's not working, then you will not be able to get to level 3 consistently, okay? Because everything is about consistency. You don't want to make $1,000 once or $100,000 once. You want to consistently make that money. And that's what this whole presentation, the golden blueprint, is about. It's about getting you from first of all, level 1, where you are right now. Maybe you, as I said, maybe you already made your first $2,000 with Instagram, whatever. But it's getting you from where you are right now to level number 2. Let's call it $1,000, so that you have the exact process, that you have everything that you need to get to level 3, right? And then it's about getting you from level 2 to level 3, from $1,000 to $100,000, right? And that's exactly what we will talk about in today's video. So let's dive into it and let's talk about how you can get to level number 2, okay? That means $1,000, right? And there's basically 3 different things that you have to do, okay? You first of all have to build a following, because look, building a following is the key to making money online. It's the key to making money with Instagram, and if you have a following, then you will make money. It's that simple, right? So step number 1 is you have to build a following. Step number 2 is you have to turn your followers into true fans, because most people will only buy from you if they have a connection with you. That means you have to build a brand, because if you build a brand, then you will build a connection with people, and people will actually buy from you. And then you need to focus on making money. You need the right money making strategies and everything. And in today's video, we will talk about the exact process and I will give you the big picture. So we will first of all talk about how to get to level 2. We will talk about how to get to $1,000. You will have all the different processes and all the different steps. You will have them. I will show them to you and you'll be able to follow them. Okay. So this video is one of the most important videos in this whole members area, right? Why? Because this video gives you the big picture. This video gives you the whole process of going from $0 to $100,000, even $1 million, even $10 million, right? So I'm giving you the whole process, okay? So the first 3 steps to get to level 2, to get to $1,000, to build the right foundation is, first of all, build a following. To turn your followers into fans means to build a brand, and then you have to make money. Because if you never make money with your account, then you will not be able to get to $100,000, right? So let's talk about building the following, right? So first of all, when it comes to building a following, getting followers on Instagram, you have to follow a red line, right? What that means is you have to go into a niche. You have to go to, if you post fitness content here, business content here, motivational quotes here and there, then you will never be able to make money and you will also never be able to build a strong and huge brand and a following, right? So you have to follow a red line. You have to go into a niche and follow then a red line, okay? So that's the first step, right? You figure out what your niche is, what niche you want to dive into, okay? And then you can build your following in that niche, you can build your brand in that niche, and you can start making money in that niche. Then to build that following, you have to follow the AVR formula, right? And in the next videos in the Instagram secrets module, we will talk about the AVR formula, how all that works. But the AVR formula basically means that you first have to grab people's attention. You then have to bring value in the vehicle, which means in your niche, okay? So for example, if you want to sell a product that teaches people how to make money with Instagram, then you have to bring value about Instagram, and then you have to build relatability by telling stories. Because if you don't build relatability, then people will not listen to you, okay? So A stands for attention, V stands for value, and R stands for relatability. You have to build these 3 things. To be able to first of all build a following, because if you don't grab people's attention, then you will not have the attention, they will not follow you. If you don't bring value, then people will not follow you, because why should they follow you if you don't bring any value? Value can be tips, tricks, hacks, and strategies, but value can also be showing lifestyle and entertaining people, right? So you need to grab people's attention, then you need to bring value, then people will follow you. And then you need to build relatability, because if people can't relate to you, then they will not follow you for a long time. They will at one point unfollow you, they will not listen to you anymore, they will maybe follow you but don't take a look at the content, okay? So you have to follow the AVR formula. First you need a red line, you need a niche that you go into, then you have to follow the AVR formula, and we will talk about that in the Instagram Secrets module. And then what you have to do is to build your following. You need 10 out of 10 content. You really need high quality, improving content that has the potential to go viral, okay? Because content is everything. If you post amazing content, then people will follow you and you will be able to build your following. Now then, once you have the amazing content, to speed up your growth and to make the whole thing way better and to reach the maximum amount of people, you need early engagement. What that basically means is that lots of people from your niche, right, big accounts with 100,000 plus followers, you need them to like and comment on your post within the first hour. That's early engagement. That's how you build your following. And we will talk about all that inside the Instagram Secrets module, right? And then after that, you can start using different growth strategies so that you can grow 500 plus followers per day. That's the process that you need to follow when it comes to building a following. Pretty simple, okay? It's not something complicated. Those are the 5 steps. You first of all need to find a niche and you have to follow Redline. You then need to follow the AVR formula, and then you have to post high quality 10 out of 10 content. You need early engagement, and you can then use different growth strategies, which we will talk about inside Instagram Secrets in that module. You can use these growth strategies to boost up your growth so that you can get 500, 600, 700, 800, even 1,000 followers per day. Okay, and once you master that step, once you really are able to build your following, you can jump into branding. You can start turning your followers into true fans. Because if you do that, then if you turn your followers into true fans, then it's gonna be way easier for you to later on make money with it. Okay, so that's the next step. You have to turn your followers into true fans, and you can only do that if you have a clear mission statement. What that basically means is that you have to write. You need a mission statement. You need a mission. You need, as I said, it's kind of like the red line, right? So you have the red line over here when it comes to building the following, but you also need a mission statement, right? When it comes to branding, you need a direction that you go into. You need something that you stand for and that you don't stand for, and that's what the whole mission statement is about. Okay? Because if you don't have a mission statement, if you have nothing that you stand for and that you don't stand for, then your brand is just going to be random, and people see your account and they just think oh, wait, I don't understand what he's doing. But if you have a mission statement, and we will talk about that in the brand building module, then you will be able to build a strong brand, and you will be able to build a movement. People will love your content and buy all your products, right? So you need a mission statement. That's the foundation when it comes to branding, right? Then the next step is you have follow the AVR formula. Because with the AVR formula, you not just build a following, but you also build your brand, right? Because to build a brand and to get people into your world, to later on get them to buy from you, what you need to do is you have to grab people's attention with the right things. Because, for example, let's say you build a following, you get people's attention, and you want to build a brand and you want to sell a product that teaches people how to make money with Instagram, but you show to grab people's attention, you maybe show football games, and maybe you show girls and stuff, but maybe people who want to make money with Instagram don't want that, right? So you need to build a brand, to turn your followers to true fans. You need to show the right things to grab the attention, okay? You need to bring the right value to build that brand, and you need to tell the right kind of stories to build relatability. Okay, so that's the next part of when it comes to building the brand. You first of all need that mission statement, you need that red line, you need that direction that you go into, you need things that you stand for and that you don't stand for, then you have to use the AVR formula. After that, what you have to do is you have to become really good at putting out your message, putting out your brand, and putting out the identity of your brand through the Instagram feed. And obviously also through the Instagram story. And there's lots of different ways. You can use the Instagram story, you can use live streams, you can use pictures in the feed, you can use videos in the feed, you can use slideshows, you can use the captions, you can use so much stuff. You can use different colors, as you can see. Right now, right here in this video, I have this specific background. I have the color red, I have the color white. And that's part of branding, but we will talk about that inside, obviously, of course, the brand building module inside Instagram University 3.0. But for those of you who want to deep dive and get really deep into branding, we also talk about that inside the 100 group, right? So yeah, that's basically the next step, okay? So you first need the red line, you need to follow the AVR formula, then you have to become really good at building your brand and putting out your message in the Instagram feed and in the Instagram story. What you then have to do is you have to start documenting your journey, right? Because what people... Look, when you follow someone on a journey, when you want to build a brand, what you have to do is you have to document your story, because that's what people love. People love stories. People love to see how someone develops, and that's exactly what you have to do when you build a brand. So for example, if you want to sell a product that teaches people how to get followers on Instagram, the best thing that you can do to sell a product, to build your brand, is to just document how you grow your Instagram account. You can be like at day one, yo guys, I just started this account from scratch, and this is day number one, I'm at 0 followers now, and my goal is to get 100,000 followers in the next 3 months, and I'm going to document the whole process. And then when you have your first $1,000, you can be like an Instagram story. You can make a video and say, yo guys, just a week ago I started and now I already have my first 1,000 followers. That's totally amazing because just a week ago I had no idea about Instagram. Now I already have 1,000 followers. I use this strategy, this strategy, this strategy. And then a week later you can do the same with 10,000 followers, with 100, with 20, 30, 40, 50,000 followers. And you can just document the whole process and people will love that, trust me, right? So you document the process and that's how you build the brand. And once you did that, you can move into the next step. You can move into the money-making step, right? So you build your following, you turn your followers into true fans, and then you can start making money. And then it's going to be pretty easy to make your first $1,000, okay? What you have to do for that is, you first of all, you need to take that part from branding, and you still have to keep going. You have to take the documentation part and also document your story to be able to make money, okay? So that's the foundation, right? So you need to document your stuff to be then able to make money. What you then have to do is you have to find your MMS. What that means is you have to find the right money-making strategy that fits your personality, that fits what you like doing. Maybe you don't like to show your face. Maybe you don't like to create your own product. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to sell a physical product. Maybe you want to do affiliate marketing. Maybe you want to sell coaching courses. Maybe one-on-one mentorings. There's so many different strategies. And we will talk about that inside the money-making module, right? So that's the first step. You have to figure out what the right money-making strategy is for you, right? And once you figure that out, you can then move on into the next step, and you can then get better at sales. Because look, to make money with Instagram, and we already talked about it, you have to sell something. Okay, it can be product, can be service, it can be whatever, right? But to make money with Instagram, you have to sell something. Okay. And what you have to do is, to be able to make money with Instagram, you have to become good at sales. You need to learn some stuff about sales. Not too complicated stuff, but we will talk about that inside the money making module, and we will really deep dive into sales in the 100 group. But that's the next step, okay? You find your money making strategy. Maybe it's affiliate marketing, maybe it's selling a digital product, maybe it's selling coaching calls, maybe it's selling one-on-one mentorings, maybe it's selling a service. It doesn't matter, okay? But you find your money-making strategy, you keep documenting your journey, you keep doing this stuff from building a following, building a brand, and then you become good at sales, and you sell your product or service, okay? And then you test different stuff, okay? So you test what works, what doesn't work, okay? You just try around, and you figure out what works. You become really good at selling that one thing. You become really good in your money-making strategy, okay? So for example, if you do affiliate marketing, what you do is you figure out, okay, affiliate marketing is the right thing for me. You become good at sales, you start selling that affiliate product, and then you test different stuff, and you become better and better. And at the point where you test things, you probably already made your first $1,000. But the next thing is that you have to be consistent. You need consistency, because some people, they figure out their money-making strategy, they post a few times, try it out, they don't make any money, and then they give up. That's a big mistake, right? Why? Because most people will only buy after 7 interactions with a product. So when you sell a product, after 7 to 13 interactions, most of the time actually after 7 hours, when people spend 7 hours with you, and you can get these 7 hours by doing live streams, by posting videos, by always replying to DMs, by posting stories, but we will talk about that. But most people need some time until they buy from you. That's why consistency is so important, okay? So you need to be consistent. You need to keep going. You can't give up after a few minutes or a few days and be like, oh, this doesn't work. You have to be consistent. If you have a money-making strategy that you like, and if you become good at sales, okay, if you tested things, then what you have to do is you have to be consistent, okay? So that's the process from going from $0 to $1,000, okay? That's how you get to $1,000, okay? You test different stuff, you do sales, you follow your money-making strategy, and you be consistent, and then you easily get to $1,000. Very, 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 very easy. And we will talk about all these different things, about the red line, the ABR formula, the content, the early engagement, the growth strategies, the mission statement, the ABR formula, the Instagram feed, the story, the documentation, about testing, the money-making strategy, about sales and the consistency. We will talk about all that inside the Instagram University 3.0, okay? You'll get the exact process, and with it you will 100%, without a doubt, without a shadow of my doubt, you will get to $1,000 easily, okay? $1,000 is not a lot of money, but with this, you will make $1,000, 100%. Everyone who's inside. If you're watching this video right now, I want you to commit to follow this process, because trust me, if you follow this process, then you will get to $1,000, and that's when your life will change. Because the day my life changed, the day where I made my first $1,000, because that's when I realized that everything is possible in today's world, right? And I want you to get to that point, because that's when you will then know that everything is possible. You start taking action, you will go all in, and that's how you will be able to make your dreams come true, okay? But now the question is, how do you get to the next level? How do you get to level number 3? How do you get to $100,000? That should be the goal. The goal shouldn't be to make $1,000. That should be like a small goal, obviously, but the real goal should be to get to $100,000, to $100,000 a month, to maybe $1 million, okay? Because with $1,000, sure, $1,000 is pretty good, because once you make $1,000, as I said, you will realize that everything is possible in today's world, and you can just keep repeating the process of making $1,000, and you can make $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $8,000, okay? But I want to get you to $100,000. That's my goal, okay? And for that, I need to do some other stuff. And we will talk about that also in this video. So that's why I'm so excited for this video, and why this is why this video is so important, okay? So the question is, how do you get to $100,000? It's pretty simple. First of all, the first thing that you have to do is you have to keep doing. Oh, there's a little spelling mistake in here. We'll just fix it, okay? You can keep doing what you did, okay? Keep building your following, okay? Keep building your brand, and keep making money. Very simple, okay? Just keep doing what you did. Keep doing it, okay? Keep building your following, keep building your brand, like keep turning your followers into fans, and keep making money. Okay? Keep doing that, right? Then, what you then do next is you optimize the process. Oh, again, here's the spelling mistake still in there, so we'll fix that, okay? So you optimize the process. You get better at building a following. You get better at turning your followers into true fans. You learn advanced strategies. You invest into yourself. Like if you make $1,000, take the money and reinvest it into yourself. Learn higher level strategies. Get better at getting new followers so that you grow faster. That you don't anymore just grow 100 followers per day, but maybe 500 plus followers per day. And if you grow 500 plus followers per day, then you will make 5 times more money. And then if you get better at branding, and if you get better at turning your followers into true fans, and you maybe are able to build a 2 times stronger bond, then you will make 2 times more money. And then you also optimize the process of making money. You get better at sales. And then you also maybe at that point get like 2 times better. And then instead of making $1,000, you maybe get 5 times more followers, so you make $5,000. You then get double as good as before when it comes to turning your followers into true fans, so you make 10 grand, the double of the amount. And then you get better at making money, and you make 20 grand, okay? So you have to optimize the process. Optimizing small things can make a big difference. What you then do is, okay, next thing you have to do is you have to build a funnel, okay? Why? Because what a funnel does is, a funnel basically automatically sells your product. So whatever you want to sell, whether it's a service, a digital product, whether it's an ebook, a physical product, whether it's coaching calls, and mentoring, you have to build a funnel, because a funnel automatically turns your followers into true fans. And that's what you want. Because what you can then do is, you build your funnel, you send your followers into it, and you make the first money. What you can then do is, you take that money that you make with the funnel, and you can reinvest it into your Instagram account. And you can scale up, and that's how you get to $100,000. So you have your Instagram account, you maybe have 2,000 followers, and then you build your funnel, right? And you send your Instagram followers into the funnel. And the funnel is kind of like a machine, okay? Kind of like a machine that automatically turns your followers into true fans. The funnel has like a sales page, an opt-in page, an order form, and the funnel basically turns your followers automatically into money, not true fans, sorry. The funnel automatically turns your followers into paying customers, into money in your pocket, okay? So you have your Instagram account, you keep growing the Instagram account, and you send your followers into the funnel. And the funnel automatically turns them into money. So you start making money. And the important part now is, to get to $100,000, what you have to do is, you have to like reinvest the money that you made with the funnel, even if it's just $100 or $200, okay? It doesn't matter, okay? You take the money and you reinvest that money into your Instagram account. What will then happen is, you will make more money, okay? Because what happens is, like if you take the money that you make with the funnel and reinvest into your Instagram account so that you get more followers, you can then take these followers, send them to your funnel again, and you will make money again, and then you can reinvest the money again and again and again, and things will scale up, okay? And that's how you get to $100,000. Now the question is, how do you reinvest and scale, okay? There's a couple of things, you know, that I want to talk about now in this video to just give you an idea of what you can do to like reinvest and scale. You first of all can reinvest into better content. You can take $50 per month and reinvest that into a content creator. Okay, he creates badass content for you. If you have badass content, if you have better content, if your content just gets 10% better, then you will get 10% more followers and you will make 10% more money. Or even because the content is better, you will maybe make 50% more money. Why? Because with better content, things will go exponentially, right? So you can reinvest into better content. You can reinvest into influencer marketing. What that means is you can just, for example, pay influencers. Okay, instead of having just your own Instagram account here, okay, you can pay someone who already has a following, who then sends their followers to your funnel, and then you make more money, okay, without even having any followers, okay. Another thing that you can do is you can invest into Facebook ads, okay. So there's lots of things that you can do to reinvest and scale things up, and that's the process of going or getting to $100,000. Now, inside the Instagram University 3.0, we will talk about the exact process and everything that you need to go from level 1 to level 2, okay, $2,000. Okay, I will also give you some strategies. You know, I'm giving you some strategies over here inside the Instagram University how you can get to $100,000. Okay, but for those of you who are really serious about getting to $100,000, I have an advanced program. It's my highest level program. In it, we talk about building a funnel. I can show you exactly how it works. We talk about influencer marketing, Facebook ads, and all that cool stuff. It's called the 100 Group, and inside the 100 Group, we will get you to $100,000 for sure, 100%. Okay. With influencer marketing, with reinvesting, with like optimizing your whole Instagram account. We'll talk about all that stuff. We will talk about optimization, building a funnel, reinvesting and scaling, and all that cool stuff about better content, influencer marketing, Facebook ads, and so much more. Okay, so if you want to check it out, we will maybe put a button down below this video. And yeah, definitely, like, once you master the process of building a following, building a brand, and making money, like making the first $1,000, definitely make sure to get into the 100 Group to get to $100,000. And yeah, I hope you like this video. This is the golden blueprint. That's how you go from $0 to $1,000 and then to $100,000. And always keep in mind, to get to $100,000, you first have to master this process. Okay, you have to become good at building a following. You have to become good at building a brand. You have to become good at branding, and you have to figure out what your money making strategy is, and you have to make your first money with that. Okay, because then you have the right foundation, and you can then go to level 3. And you can make your first $100,000, okay? So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. We are now 22 minutes into the video. That's totally amazing. The video is already 2 gigabytes big. So yeah, I'll now render the video, upload it to the members area so that you guys can watch it, so that you guys can learn from this stuff. And yeah, for those of you who want to join the 100 Group, it's $997. Inside it, I give you the exact process and a battle tested proven Instagram business system that you can use to get to $100,000. Go check it out. The link is down below. And I will then see you guys inside the next video. And in the next video, we will talk about, finally, about Instagram getting followers in it. And we will talk about the exact strategy, okay? So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. And I will see you guys in the next one.